The earth lurched, buildings groaned, then in a heartbeat the world shattered. On March 28, 2025, a monstrous earthquake, registering a terrifying 7.7 on the Richter scale, ripped through the heart of Myanmar. Its epicenter lay near Mandalay, a city steeped in history and culture. But the tremors resonated far beyond, leaving behind a trail of devastation that stretched across the nation and into neighboring Thailand. The aftermath was a scene of unimaginable chaos. Once familiar landscapes were transformed into a jigsaw puzzle of rubble and dust. Hospitals, schools, homes all crumbled under the quake's brutal force. Roads were cleaved in two, bridges collapsed, swallowing vehicles whole. The very lifelines of communication were severed, plunging communities into a terrifying silence. As the dust settled, a horrifying truth emerged. The death toll was climbing at an alarming rate. The official count, a heartbreaking 1,600, seemed a gross underestimate. Aid agencies feared the final number could exceed 10,000, a grim testament to the quake's raw power. The world watched in horror. The images flickering across television screens and social media feeds were both heartbreaking and galvanizing. A nation already grappling with internal strife now faced a disaster of unimaginable proportions. Yet even amidst the ruins, a different story was unfolding, one of courage, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of humanity. The air was thick with dust, the silence broken only by the frantic cries for help. From beneath the mountains of concrete and twisted metal, the voices of survivors, some strong, some fading, painted a harrowing picture of the disaster.
I dug with my bare hands, but it was too late. My brother, he was gone.
In the overwhelmed hospitals, medical staff worked tirelessly, their faces etched with exhaustion. A doctor in Naypyidaw, his scrubs stained with blood and sweat, described the scene as a nightmare. Patients, many with horrific injuries, lay on makeshift beds in corridors and waiting rooms. Resources were stretched thin, every bandage, every drop of saline solution, a precious commodity. Yet, even in the face of such suffering, stories of courage and hope emerged.
She was alive. They took her to the clinic. She's going to be okay.
The days that followed the earthquake were a blur of activity. Rescue workers, many arriving from neighboring countries, toiled tirelessly, their efforts often hampered by aftershocks and the sheer scale of the devastation.
Each bark, each one, offered a glimmer of hope to those waiting anxiously for news of loved ones.
The international community responded with an outpouring of support. Aid in the form of medical supplies, food, water, and temporary shelters poured into the country. The United Nations pledged $5 million in emergency relief, while countries like China, India, and the United States dispatched teams of specialists and aid workers. But the path to recovery promised to be long and arduous. The earthquake had not only shattered buildings, it had ripped apart lives and livelihoods. Thousands were left homeless, forced to seek shelter in makeshift camps, their futures uncertain. The psychological scars, the trauma of loss and displacement ran deep.
But the spirit of the Myanmar people, their unwavering determination to rebuild, was a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit.
The Myanmar earthquake served as a chilling reminder of nature's raw power and the fragility of human existence. Yet it also underscored the indomitable spirit of humanity. In the face of unimaginable loss and suffering, the people of Myanmar displayed remarkable courage and resilience. Strangers helped strangers, sharing what little food and water they had. Communities came together to clear rubble, searching for survivors and comforting those who had lost loved ones. The outpouring of international support, the willingness of nations to set aside differences and offer a helping hand, offered a beacon of hope in a time of darkness. The road to recovery would be long and arduous, but the spirit of the Myanmar people, their unwavering determination to rebuild their lives and their nation, was a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Even in the face of tragedy, hope, like a fragile flower pushing through the cracks in concrete, found a way to bloom.